Hello, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. I am Jay Lee. This is Jay Lee's Corner. And this is another edition of Car Conversation on Jay Lee's Corner. Okay. So, what the fuck was that noise? Somebody in my trunk? Like a Smurf just knocked on my door. I forgot what I was about to say. This is, a little random chit chat. I know I was saying how I want to try to do different things and have different conversations and not everything be about, celebrity shit. And sometimes it's my regular, what I feel like today. And today was a whole day. Funny or whatever. But sometimes you wake up on the wrong side of the bed and you be like, this is some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Just complete bullshit. But if you have not done, if you haven't been, be a jailbird, okay. I can't remember. Because my mind is all over the place. But so I woke up late. And I mean like late. Like I'm supposed to be at work. My schedule is 12 o'clock to 8 o'clock. Technically, that's my, schedule that's on the paper. Okay, but luckily for me, my job is very fucking lenient. Very lenient, and it's because of the work that we do. It's not so, by the book on little stuff. Everybody got a little leeway with the comings and the goings. So I don't get to work every day until 12:30. And my boss and manager, like everybody it ain't no big issue, you know what I'm saying? So it ain't like I'm fucking around gonna get fired. You know what I'm saying? They know I come in late every day. And it's approved. Okay, I'm an approved late person. But today, I didn't leave my house until 12:30. Okay? But it was 12:22. 12:22. And if I'm already on the freeway at 12:22, I can't get to work by like 12:36, 12:37. You know what I'm saying? And punch in at 12:37 be okay. But no, I was like walking out my front door at 12:22. I didn't hear not their alarm go off, nothing, until my alarm went off and it said it is 12. I say it's 12. Bitch, it's 12. Oh God. So I was like, okay, it's just some, how did I sleep through? My alarms go off. My alarms go off early. Like every 20 minutes, I didn't hear nothing at all. But I was up. I've been burning the candles at both ends. Not getting home from work until between 8:30 and 9. And then being up until 4 or 5 doing reviews or whatever. So I've been burning the candles at both ends. So I feel like, I just I just didn't hear my alarm. So jumped up at 12 and I'm like, I can't get out the house in 15. I just can't, I can't get out the house in 15 minutes. So I got out the house in 22 minutes, rushing. The dress I put on did not match the kimono. I didn't match at all. I got these stripes. I could have had the dress on without the kimono, but I grabbed the kimono anyway because, what I'm saying, it's the time of the month. And, I'm always leery about, just, females, just leakage or whatever. So I always wear a long black, or something long just in case, because the dress, I don't know why I grabbed this, grayish color dress. I should have grabbed something black, but I was rushing. So, but when I realized I put this dress on, I grabbed, my black floral kimono, whatever. But, leave out the house, and I'm like, well, damn it, I'm, whatever. Going to the freeway. The freeway closed on one end, so I'm going to be slick, because I done seen the freeway, 696 closed for this one entrance. But I can drive across the service drive and go through the little restaurant and get over there to where the entrance is without having to go down and around or whatever. An easy breezy way. So went through and did all that, only to see the other entrance that I usually use is also closed. So I'm on the fucking service drive for 20 minutes. And that just means going from one exit to the other. Okay, just going from it's like going from Greenfield to Southfield. Was on the service drive for 20 minutes in stop and go traffic just to get in there. That ain't the area where I don't want to tell where I live, so that's why I didn't say where it was. But, that was the equivalent of the distance of how, long I was on the service drive from one exit to the other here. It's like going from 7 mile to 8 mile. 1 mile up or whatever. Pissed me off. I'm like, cool, fine, it's fine. So I'm already kind of just in a mood, okay? Because I'm sleepy. Because even though I stepped in, I was still sleepy. And, it was just some bullshit afoot. Get to work. I'm in a mood, but as I'm pulling in, my god sister Lynn, she calling me, and I'm looking like, why is she calling me? Like, cause I'm supposed to be to work at 12. I go in at 12:30. I didn't get to work till 1. So, and didn't call nobody or text nobody to say I was going to be late, because I was just so in my feelings about waking up late. I was just not in a good mood. Okay, I literally woke up I don't know where the fuck this car came from. I literally woke up and, just not in a good mood. And I put to work and she calling, so I'm like, oh my God, something gotta be wrong. Because nobody really called me in the afternoon time, and I'll be at work. So I'm like, hey Lynn, what's up? What's going on? She's like, oh, what you doing? I'm like, nothing, just put up to work. Oh, I was gonna, come and ask if you wanted to go to lunch. I'm like, really? Now she lives in a different city than where I work, but she was around my job. Okay, she was around my job, and so because she was gonna be over there for a little bit of time, she's like, we can go to lunch. I'm like, damn it, I'm just getting here, so I can't leave to go to lunch. But just come to my job, grab some food, and we'll eat in my office. No big deal. I say, give me about 5-10 minutes. I just got here. I want to look and see who here, before I have a whole little party in my office or whatnot. But just plan to come up here, figure out what you want to eat. So we chit chat about this, about that, what's in the area, what's quick. So we got some little KFC, little tender meal, little chicken tender meal or whatnot. And, she came with chit chat. I haven't seen Lynn in a minute, because again, she lives in a different city than me, so I don't see her often. I probably haven't seen her like a year, probably, when I talk to her. So that lifted my spirits, Lynn, and I had no idea that she was gonna be over there today, and I would see my sister or whatever. So that was a great thing. So that whole thing. Me and Shannon was chit-chatting or whatever, about her coming on my channel, and, what's us doing something together. So that also lifted my spirits. Lynn gonna come on too. Lynn gonna come on, we'll have a little chit-chat with Lynn as well. And that's cool. But, I was still in a little bit of a mood. So later on, my mom and DJ popped up. Not popped up. She said she would probably stop back, because I bought my sister Veronica a dress. That's, just like, hey, surprise, you got a dress. And because they were going to be together later on, my mom came by my job because she was close to my job as well, her and DJ. And so that lifted my spirits. So I feel like, I'm still like kind of in a little funk. You know what I'm saying? Because it's that time or whatever. But I still feel like sometimes we don't realize how, I feel like it's okay to have those moments of just not feeling like yourself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like, well, you have to recognize it and not sit in it. And when things keep happening back to back, or you just don't feel good, like little stuff like, your sister popping up and saying, hey girl, you know what I'm saying? And she paid for the food. She bought my little chicken meal. Thank you, Linda. And then when my mom and my nephew came, they brought me a Slurpee. Because 7-Eleven had free Slurpees today, so we all got free Slurpees. I'm like, I got a Slurpee. Okay, that was cool too. But again, I feel like it's okay to have those moments of just not feeling yourself, not feeling good, getting up late, so everything is off kilter from there, and then the people in your life can kind of just pop up here and there, and it makes you feel better. Even though it don't fix your whole mood, your spirit still is a little bit lifted, okay, a little bit lifted. And that's what I felt today. And now that I'm on my way home, so I post, because I haven't even been posting many, and then my numbers on YouTube been pissing me off. And I don't think it's anything to do with me. I think YouTube, the new algorithm, people telling me how they're not getting notified they're not getting notified that I have videos up, or they don't get notified that I'm live, and that's very, very aggravating. And I'm like, you're putting in these hours on YouTube, and either the views ain't what you want them to be, or the ad rates is shitty, so my revenue is shitty, and I'm like, even though YouTube is a whole side hustle, sad gig or whatever, and I'm fine with my regular paycheck, it's still like frustrating, like, what more do you want from me? I feel like it's what I feel sometimes. And I know my J-Birds love me. And it's not that I feel like anyone, why aren't they watching me enough? I don't think it's that at all. I just feel like it's little stuff that's been happening like since the beginning of July, and I'm like, hey, maybe July is not gonna be as good of a month for YouTube as I would have hoped, like my other months before, whatever. But I think all of it is just adding to, I'm just not feeling all that hot, I'm saying, not feeling all that good or whatever. But I'm like, I think it's just the devil, trying to get in my spirit and bring me down. And I'm not going to allow that to happen. I'm going to allow YouTube to keep pissing me off. And, we just have to be positive people. But today, I was just like, oh my God, I can't take it. So this will probably be the only review I have up today. I'm going to upload it once I get home. I want to get home, take a long, hot shower, wash my hair, and then just don't talk. And the funny part is, even last night, because last night I did 4 reviews. I did Pose, I did Basketball Wives, I did Snowfall, and I did Queen Sugar. So by the time I got to my last 2, I know at least when I got to Basketball Wives, I was so fucking sleepy and tired. I felt a bit delirious. I'm like, I don't even remember if I was funny. I don't remember what I said. Like, I don't even remember if I touched on all the points I had in my head when I was watching the show. And so, I keep being told by my J-Bird, like, you don't have to, be up until 5 a.m. Like, put them out there and we'll watch them. But I feel like I keep trying to compete with my YouTube counterparts who put stuff out like the following day. But I have to remember some of my YouTube counterparts, don't work as my hours, so it's different for them than it is for me. Or they don't put out as many videos as I do. You know what I'm saying? It's different. So I'm like, I keep having to remind myself. And I also think it's a good lesson for anyone to not base your protocol, your level of workmanship. I can't think of the right word right now, y'all. But don't base what you doing on someone else. And I've said this before in other videos, but I have to also remind myself to consistently do that, because I watch, y'all know I have my faves, so I watch, and I'm like, oh, they got 7,000 views, but I keep having to remind myself, girl, but they've been on for years, and I have not been on for that long. And I think if the more I remind myself of that, the less discouraged I get when I look at anyone else's views, because their views and my views don't have shit to do with each other. You know what I'm saying? So I have to consistently remind myself of that. And I'm like, the same way sometimes I have videos that only will have less than 1,000 views for me as a newer YouTuber. They probably also have videos that have less viewerships than other videos. So I'm looking like, again, it's just a constant struggle to understand and recognize, stop basing your shit on other people's stuff. Like, bitch, you great, in your own right. Like, don't worry about it. Even if only 500 people saw your review, they still liked it, And let's not get on how people don't like the videos. Oh, Lord Jesus. But I get it, because sometimes I watch videos too, and because I'm busy doing stuff, I'll forget to hit like, and I'll go back and I'll like it. But, it's not all about a click and a like and a view. I also want people to enjoy my reviews. So once I woke up today, and after I kind of got off feeling groggy, whatever, and I was just throughout the day, I said to myself, it don't make sense for you to stay up until 5 a.m. to be doing reviews if you can't remember if you gave them quality content just because you gave them quantity. You know what I'm saying? Like, okay, you put out 4 reviews in one night, but were they quality? Were you too tired doing Basketball Wives to accurately, review it? And I'm already a fast talker. So I know about myself that if I'm also sleepy, my words a lot of times get jumbled. And so I'm like, I have to stop doing that. You know what I'm saying? If I'm sleepy and it's 2 a.m. and I ain't even watched a show, it's going to have to be done tomorrow. And I think I just have to talk to myself like, girl, calm the fuck down. You know what I'm saying? Like, stop rushing. You know, it's okay to not have 8 reviews up in one day. So that's kind of what I was thinking about. I told you it's going to be a real random conversation from one thing to the other when I do these car conversations. And I'm like, I will start making the car conversations more just conversations versus, you know, let's talk about a show and stuff like that. Just, you know, conversations between me and whoever else. Ooh, the police pulling somebody over. Thank God it ain't me. Woo, Jesus. But I got my license together, got my tags, and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I'm rolling very clean. I'm not riding dirty, y'all. So I'm gonna run this light though. Oops. How the fuck you run the light after you see the police back there? But they put somebody else over, not me. Oh, girl, don't let them. Okay. You're getting confused. But yeah, make them more conversational. And I know some Jaybirds were saying, like, you know, oh, you can do like advice segments. I can do that, but you know, I feel like I don't want to ask people to send me stuff, but I do feel like if you're watching this video and if you want me to give advice or if you just want me to talk about something, you know, just say that, and that way I'll know. Like, sometimes I have no idea what advice someone wants from me, and I don't want to be like, oh, you know, send me a letter. But, you know, I'm open to that, because I do feel like I give good advice. Oh, that's something else I want to talk about. You know, watching, you know, was it Basketball Wives? Or no? Watching, no, it was Black Ink Crew. And somebody told me, because I commented and said that Bella, you know, if she's complaining about, you know, how she can't afford to take care of her daughter, and, you know, how it's so hard being a single parent, and because the punk ass baby daddy ain't around. And my suggestion was, until that asshole, you know what I'm saying, is paying in child support, you know, Bella, you need to look for, you know what I'm saying, a better paying job. And someone said, you have no idea what it means to be a single parent, you know, and, you know, it ain't as easy to say to somebody, get a better job. I'm like, bitch, yes, it is. And then they say, well, you wouldn't know because you don't have kids. I really hate that people feel like because I don't have kids, I can't say to someone who has kids who said they can't afford them based on the job they have, that it's wrong of me to say, well, get a better job. That ain't mean saying that you're a shitty person, or, you know, you're not doing good enough. It means you are aware that the job you have is not helping you sustain your household and pay for your child. And it doesn't mean that, you know, get a better job and not have the daddy pay for shit. It just means if he not paying shit, you can't. I feel like if the dad ain't paying shit, you can't then just say, I'm struggling, he ain't paying, and I'm gonna keep struggling because he ain't paying. And because he ain't paying, that's why I ain't financially struggling. Yes, the daddy needs to help. Abso-fucking-lutely. But if he's an insecure, you know, non-responsible asshole, you know what I'm saying, until he step the fuck up, unfortunately, you being the only parent the kid has, you may have to do more. It doesn't mean it's right. It just means that's fucking reality. If you live in an apartment and the rent go up and you can't afford it, you have to either move or get a better job. I feel like a child is the same thing as your mortgage or your rent. It's something that you have to take care of by any means necessary. And if the person who's supposed to help you stops helping you, you have to help yourself to make sure your child is taken care of. Period. And you can't comment because you don't have kids. That don't mean you don't have fucking common sense. And just because I have not birthed a child does not mean I am not aware of what it takes to raise a kid. I fucking know it's hard, girl. Please. I was 18 years old when my girl Linda had, you know, my godson Saran. And to help Lynn to help Lynn when she was in school to be a nurse, I kept the kids. So for a good 3 years of my life, from the time I was maybe 18 until 20 or whatever, I had getting up, bottle feedings, doctor appointments, all that shit. I was a whole ass single parent because I was helping a friend. You know what I'm saying? So much so that, you know what I'm saying, that I raised a kid for a couple years, helping a friend. who, didn't have help herself. So I'm looking like people kill me. You don't know someone's story to say because you haven't birthed a child. You have no idea what it's like to struggle. Man, shit. Yes, I do. Shit, girl, bye. So that's a pet peeve of mine when people say that. Like, I would say that you can't tell a parent what it's like to be a parent, but I can say if a parent is in a situation as a grown adult human being with a mind, I can offer sound advice. I don't need to be a struggling parent to advise a struggling parent. I don't have to be a non-struggling parent to advise a non-struggling parent. I have to be a common sense, well-rounded, educated, open-minded person to hear someone's situation and not judge them, but give them information to hopefully help them realize, hey, I know he ain't shit and that's fucked up. I get that, but boo, you can't sit around and be goddamn tattoo assistant your whole life and then say because your tattoo assistant job don't pay enough, you struggling. Well, bitch, stop being a tattoo assistant. Be a tattoo assistant and work at Walmart. Okay, you know what I'm saying? Like, girl, do something. The same way if a dude was a single father, because the mama was gone. He said, I can't do all this. I can't braid hair. Well, bitch, learn to braid hair. Make some more money and go get her hair braid. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I just don't get it. How people like, if you don't have kids, you don't know. Bitch, you don't know my life and who I helped raise. So this sometimes listen to people who you assume don't know your story because you may not know how they do know your story, but their outcome was different. You want to know why? Because they listened to motherfuckers who gave them sound advice. I got mad, didn't I, y'all? Girl, I just came to get me a corned beef sandwich because I feel like I deserve one. So I got pulled over because, as they say, you can't turn back here. But it's a turning lane, so you got to go all the way around. But all the cars still turn here. So I'm going to go back down there to Van Dyke and out of drive to get pictures of the sign, because there is no sign so that you can't turn. All the cars turn there. Like, all the cars turn there. So I got to go back and get a picture of it because I don't believe that's true. And I drive over here all the time. And I've never seen that. So we shall see.
You all set, Mr. Johnson. I ain't write you no ticket.
But when did they put it? Because I'm always...
The middle, the square up there that say one way, and the other one that got the arrow that's saying no turn. On the other side is right there, too.
I'm going to go back and get a picture because I'm like... Because everybody turn there.
Everybody jump off the bridge, you going to do it?
But maybe the sign is new because I've never seen the sign. I'm like, what? I'm like, why they put me over? Because why would I turn and the cops are behind me? That don't make no sense.
That's why I didn't write you the ticket.
Yeah, because I'm like, I was like, I ain't never seen no sign there.
I'm saying it was just not put up there.
Okay, thank you.
All right, have a good one.
I'm going to look for the fucking sign. Because I'm like, why would I turn? It's the fucking don't turn. That don't make no sense. Bitch, it is a sign. They just put that sign there. They just put that sign there. So thank God he didn't give me no ticket. Because it do say no turn. But I ain't never seen that sign. Ever. Girl, I could have went to jail. Well, not I could have because I got, everything I need. But still, like, I've never... They just added that because everybody's turn here, and I think that's probably why, because it's a short turn. So when you turn there, you have to then keep going. But bitch, I had no idea. Like, none. But that also show, even if you in your own hood, you know what I'm saying, you used to things being one way, they add them stuff every day, And it also just means I gotta go another way. I usually come this way simply because we used to be able to turn right there. Oh, so they got them all around. Okay, so yeah, they added shit around here. I'm finna go home. See, that's what happened when I go to Detroit. Because I'm on 7 Mile. I was 7 Mile out of drive. But, woo, Jesus. The cop was cute, though. You look a little gay, but you look cute. So, you know. Because I'm like, who the fuck, what? Girl, I'm done. Okay, peace.